This is an old video, but this shit's a classic. This wedding is so bad that I think it should have made weddings illegal. Just straight up outlaw marriage across the country because this shit was so fucking abominable.
Break me down, you got a lovely face. Coming to your place. Now you gotta freak me out. Oh, scream so loud, it's fucking late. You want me to stay?
The singer here's got the voice of an angel, goddamn, hitting those notes beautifully. It honestly sounds like the singer is smoking a pack of cigarettes in between each line. And as the performance goes on, it gets worse and worse and more raspy, as if she's trying to fucking lubricate her fatiguing vocal cords with nails as she gargles them. Now, if you're of the older generation, you'll recognize the song as Crazy Bitch by Buckcherry. Now, the audience here was certainly not expecting this. Look at the child's face. Pure disgust, and the father's panicking. The expression on the kid's face really says it all. It looks like he just walked in on his parents having sex, or he's smelling a really abhorrent fart. But it's worse because he's actually watching his Aunt Susie get down and dirty while a song blares about getting fucked. And the dad certainly wasn't expecting to have the birds and the bees talk about where babies come from with his boy during the wedding, but shit, that has changed now. Aunt Susie has forced that conversation.
You're crazy bitch, but you fuck so good I'm on top of it when I dream. Doing you all night, scratches all down my back, give me right on night.
Confusion sets in amongst the crowd, and for good reason. I don't think anyone would expect a wedding to be like this. This is less of a wedding and more of like a strip club routine. But in this setting, there's no dollar bills flying, just tears from your relatives. I'm honestly surprised the wife is even in a white dress. I was expecting her to be walking down the aisle in a fucking leather jacket.
I'm crazy bitch, but you fuck so good I'm on top of it when I dream. Doing you all night, scratches all down my back and give me right on.
Gotta respect the low get down right there, and then she points at what I'm assuming is one of her relatives. Yeah, this ass is shaking for you, Uncle Eric. It's also possible she's pointing at you, the viewer watching this, telling you that you need to go to twitch.tv/moistcritical and follow the daily streams, you pussy. I'll link that as a pinned comment below.
Take it all, live with your game. Keep on there with fame. Another one I paid it for. You're so fine.
Honestly, I think she pulled a muscle getting down like that, because then her enthusiasm for the art of dancing really goes out the window. She starts fucking noodle arming her arms. She doesn't really start throwing her ass in a circle again or anything like that. It becomes very stiff and robotic movements, so I think she may have overexerted herself during the chorus. Which is an absolute goddamn shame. I was excited for when she finally made it to the groom, where she looks towards the crowd and then just flashes her tits at everyone for the big finale. But she must have just run out of energy.
Or just to get you face to face. Hey, you're crazy bitch, but you fuck so good I'm on.
Yeah, it looks about what you'd expect. That looks about right. Bunch of biker bandanas up there. Even the man who's going to pronounce them man and wife is wearing a biker bandana, so he's part of the same biker gang. It looks actually very cute with them in suits like that and kind of dressed up. It makes them look a lot more sensitive, so these aren't the Hell's Angels. These look like the Hell's Vegans right now. And I respect that. I respect them getting dressed up, but still holding a piece of the biker culture.
On top of it when I dream, doing you all night, scratches all down my back, give me right all night. You're crazy bitch, but you fuck so good I'm on top of it when I dream. Doing you all night, scratches all down my back, give me right on.
That's where the video ends, but I can imagine where it goes from there. They say I do. The wife slams 2 beer bottles together like Stone Cold Steve Austin and just chugs them both right there. Tosses a bouquet of Budweiser into the crowd. She then sails away on the Harley Davidson with her husband, and they live happily ever after. I know I kind of made fun of this whole thing, as well I think everyone should. This is not how you do a wedding. It's pretty disrespectful for your family to have to sit there and listen to Crazy Bitch and all that. I think that's just a bit out of place and odd. But as long as they're happy, that's what's important. But stop having your fucking weddings outside. I can't stress that enough. Outside weddings suck for everyone there. That's it. So yeah. I saw a video today that made me emotional. It's a couple giving their wedding vows, and it's not often I'll see a video like this and just be moved to tears, but this one was really pulling on the heartstrings, and, well, I just thought it was an important video to showcase here to prove that true love does still exist. I know there's some of you out there that have stopped believing in love, but this one might reignite your faith. This is two hearts coming together like magnets and forming an unbreakable, covalent bond. A James Bond.
Then as time went on and I was falling deeper in love with you, I was and always will be one of the easiest people to please. Only two things are required to keep me happy: keep my belly full and my balls empty. Though you're amazing at half of it, we really need to get you some cooking lessons.
And they say chivalry is dead and romance is kaput. So, the wedding vows start pretty aggressive here, talking about some ball draining, and it only gets more graphic and 50 Shades of Grey-esque. So these are the wedding vows between this newlywed couple, and his vows are basically just an erotica fanfic about his partner. And this is delivered in front of not only his family, her family, but in front of God too, who's probably weeping and feeling very embarrassed that this was allowed to transpire on his earth. It's pretty yucky, but they seem to be having a good time. I don't know how their families feel about having to listen to this guy talk about his daughter is basically just a fucking fleshlight for himself. Off rip going into like, hey, your new job as my wife, your duties to me are to get better at cooking and drain my balls like Steph Curry drains threes.
Even when my belly isn't full, there is no one I could ever love more in this lifetime, unless I actually get a chance to meet Margot Robbie.
The way he's presenting his vows is also a little uncomfortable. Not only the subject matter about it being almost entirely sexual based, but also it's because he's reading it from his cards here, like his book report almost. It's like he just got called on in front of the class to read from a textbook, and he's a little nervous about it. So it's all kind of like very robotic, which makes it even more weird. But yeah, he's treating it like a stand-up comedy routine, and it's just, it's very uncomfortable because it's all about fucking. Now, before showing you the rest of these beautiful vows, I'd like to show you something else that's beautiful, and that's today's sponsor, Honkai Star Rail. Big thanks to Honkai Star Rail for sponsoring today's video. Honkai Star Rail is the newest free-to-play game from the creators of Genshin Impact, Hoyoverse. So you already know the art style and the characterization is going to be immaculate, absolutely spectacular and breathtaking. It's a free-to-play RPG experience with a focus on strategic combat. So there's a lot of different ways of approaching the combat, a lot of different strategies you can employ to suit your own personal playstyle. So you can shift enemies around environments and characters and upgrade them to suit the way that you want to approach the combat. And since you can freely explore the universe, you can also find different things that'll better suit your playstyle. And all of the combat just looks amazing because they knocked it out of the park with the art direction, so it's all just beautiful visual effects from orbital cannons to ice walls. It's also cross-platform, it supports cross-platform play, so you can install it on mobile and PC and have the game data shared between them. So if you're interested in trying Honkai Star Rail, you can click the link in the description below to get started on your adventure. Big thanks again to Honkai Star Rail for sponsoring the video.
Well, today I'm taking a step further and giving you my last name, the last name of champions. No one deserves it more. With you and the girls by my side, I feel like I can conquer anything. Y'all make life worth living, giving every breath of every day a purpose. Life gets even better when the kids fall asleep and you tell me to come to the bedroom. Nothing's better than the sound of gagging and headboard slamming.
Michael.
He went a good 20 seconds of actually delivering heartfelt, meaningful statements in his vows, like very sweet sentiments, and then immediately into gagging and headboard slamming. Hell yeah, brother. And then that was his mom up there that said Michael, as if she was about to go over there and discipline him, like pull on his ear or wash his mouth out with soap. Now, watching this is actually very interesting because it's so sweet. And I've always seen a lot of these wedding videos go kind of south where like one of the best men or whatever delivers a really cringe speech. Luckily that's not the case here. No cringe to be had on this holy day. But I imagine flopping at either your own wedding or your best friend's wedding with a turbo dog shit speech is one of the worst feelings on the planet. Now, many of you know my buddy Matt recently proposed to his longtime girlfriend, and he wanted to do something special for the proposal, which was he had all of their friends submit short videos talking about how great of a couple they are and all of that. Just a very nice gesture, and he was going to compile all of those short videos into a longer, big video that he was going to surprise her with at a movie theater that they were planning on going to for a movie. It was a very cute idea, and I was included in this mega mix, and I'll go ahead and show you the video I submitted because I think I absolutely fucking crushed it. Hey, my name is Charles White. It is December 8th, 2022. That is 2022 years since the death of Christ. God rest his soul. I've been informed by a close friend of mine named Matthew Phillips that he is proposing to his longtime girlfriend Monique. So I want to say good luck and congratulations. It doesn't get better than that. Honestly, this looks like something out of a horror film. It was late into the evening and I wanted to get the video to him on time before deadline. And well, that's what we landed on. I originally wanted this to be like a 10-minute TED Talk video that I would submit and force Monique and Matt to sit through the entire speech. It was going to be all about how marriage is actually a tool that was developed in Area 51 in order to mind control the populace. But I decided I'll show mercy and just do a quick 20-second blurb. But anyway, the reason I'm showing this is because Matt and his longtime girlfriend are getting married, and at the wedding, I don't know if I'm supposed to give a speech or not, but if I am, I can only pray that I'm able to give something as inspired as the speech you're seeing from this guy right here.
Everyone keeps telling me that marriage is going to ruin a lot of things, but I feel that's only if you let it. You will forever have my heart, and that's a promise till death do we part. P.S. Since you're so good at making decisions like marrying me, you can choose whether tonight's going to end with being a toaster, strudel, or a Twinkie.
If that doesn't make you blush and melt your heart, then you just don't have a soul, partner. Because, wow, that is some silver-tongued Casanova class right there. So, in case you don't understand, if you're some kind of stupid fucking swine, a toaster strudel is referring to after they fuck. He'd pull out and ejaculate onto her tummy, make it maybe in like, you know, little glaze waves, kind of like a toaster strudel, or a Twinkie, where he cream pies her, basically. He just fucking ejaculates inside. So that's what he's saying at the end of the vows here.
Alrighty. I'm speechless.
You're so really?
Being that I am his mom, I will deal with him later. He is grounded. By all means.
Shout out to his mom. She's taking this very uncomfortable situation like an absolute fucking champion. What a good sport here. She's like trying to dissipate all of the cringe in the atmosphere here as best as she can to diffuse it. And there's only so much you can do, really. But the two of them seem happy, and I guess that's all that matters. But I really just have to say, why do this in front of all of the family members of not only you, but her? It's literally just kind of saying in front of all of them that the main thing you care about with her as your partner is sex and not much else. There's a couple of moments, like glimmers of hope, where he does say heartfelt things, like very sweet things, but it's ephemeral. It's immediately overshadowed by going into headboard slamming, gagging, ball draining, nutsack draining, fucking cream pies and all of that. So I just feel like it probably wasn't the time or place for this routine here. Just seems a little trashy, especially because I'm pretty sure their kids are also there, as well as like obviously other kids of the families there having to listen to this really uncomfortable shit. So just kind of awkward, honestly, at the end of the day. But yeah, anyway, just wanted to talk about this a little bit. That's about it. See ya. Having your wedding outside should be an actual crime or an unforgivable sin. Every wedding I've been to has been an outside wedding, and it has been truly miserable. And they haven't all been in Florida. you fucking pseudo-intellectuals, alright? I know it's hot in Florida, so obviously it being outside would make it miserable, but I've been to some up north as well, and it's fucking miserable every time outside. So here's a little pro tip, a little life hack, a little 5-minute craft for anyone planning a wedding right now. Do all of your friends and family a favor and don't have it outside, you goddamn selfish asshole. Outside weddings fucking suck. Just think about it, it's fucking sunny out, it's shining in their eyes, it's hot out, and if it's not sunny out, it's cloudy. That's not romantic. That's not cool. It looks like it's a bad omen for your marriage. What is the benefit to having it outside? You feel me? Don't do it. Just don't do it. Let's go ahead and check out this new video from a outside wedding where a man faints and pisses his pants. Not to spoil anything for what's about to happen. It's a very interesting video that I think really puts in a nutshell the outside wedding experience.
When it's too heavy to carry, remember this moment with me.
A beautiful ballad indeed. If I was an America's Got Talent judge, they'd be going right to Vegas if it was up to me. Just a great set of golden pipes right there, nailing those notes, really belting it out. But unfortunately, this concert's about to come to a close with a very rude interruption that just puts the brakes on this angelic performance.
I get to love you. I get to love you.
There's a bit of a subtle fall, so I'm gonna go ahead and rewind that on the Jumbotron in case you missed it.
I get to love you.
The dude felt like he got fucking blasted by a sniper in the background who 360 no-scope headshot him. That was an absolutely brutal tumble. No doubt the result of locking his knees. I've actually seen that happen quite a few times throughout my life. So there's a little PSA for all of you best men out there. Don't lock your knees or else you're gonna potato sack in front of everyone just like this man did. And that sound he made on impact sounded like an entire gym bag full of water balloons being slammed against a garbage can. It was a ridiculously loud one. To be honest, I completely understand why he fainted. He probably had just found out that I stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/moistcritical, and he was blown away by how great the streams are.
We need a towel. Yeah, good plan.
I couldn't decide if this was real or fake at first, but the way that man fucking kissed the concrete, I'd have to say this is real, or this man is the world's most committed actor to the skit. Because that shit looked absolutely devastatingly painful, and he straight up pee-peed his britches. Now, don't get me wrong, I have no problem peeing my pants for the good of a scene, but I wouldn't be overly eager to fucking belly flop onto a wood deck like that. And the reason why I lean toward this being fake initially is because the camera work is so goddamn good. The cameraman really fucked this guy in particular, because this is like so professional looking, it looks like a skit. The lighting is focused on the fall, and there's multiple cameras showing the fall from a great angle, and then at the end it has him walking towards the camera with urine on his penis. Well, not on his penis, I didn't see his dick in this, but on his penis pants area. The camera work is nothing shy of professional, and I have no doubt this cameraman was working on the Avengers before doing this wedding video. Impressive stuff. And also that girl can now brag to her friends that her singing was so good it knocked a man out. Like how opera singers brag about breaking glass with their voice. She can one-up them now. Fucking crazy. This is a real trooper right here. Because he said, you know what, you guys might not be enjoying this singing? Fuck it, I'll take this fall for all of us here. This is for you, Cody up there on the altar. Crazy shit. What a video, and let it be a lesson. Stop having your weddings outside. Now, again, I don't think the guy had anything serious happen, at least I hope not. It really looks like a textbook case of knees buckled for too long and then losing consciousness temporarily. You see it all the time at weddings because you're standing out there for a long time, not moving, and people forget to like wiggle their toes or bend their knees or anything like that. Then eventually shit like this happens, and it happens a lot at weddings, and the heat certainly wasn't helping. So again, let this be a lesson. Stop having your weddings outside, please. Now, I do feel bad for the guy because none of this is his fault, and I hope he's okay. And he shouldn't be embarrassed. Hopefully he's not embarrassed. I think everyone can recognize that this is just very unlucky, and hopefully he's just taking this whole thing on the chin. And I don't just mean the floor. fucking nailed that one. I'm kind of proud of that one, honestly. But yeah, again, not his fault. Hopefully he's, you know, alright and not embarrassed about the whole situation, because it's a fucking great video, honestly. That's it. See ya. One of my best friends in the whole wide world, Matt, got married a little over a month ago, and it was a beautiful ceremony, magical, like something out of a fairy tale. And yesterday, this same Matthew from the riveting story I was just telling about the wedding sent me an interesting video that is truly horrific. The cringe is unbearable, but it's actually a video I saw a long time ago and completely forgot about, as if I was neuralized to remove all the memories of it because it was so painfully cringe.
Hi, I'm Shannon. I've known Tracy for, oh god, I think so. So I started the North Store at 2:30. Yeah. So I don't quite know Anthony that well, but Tracy talked about you like nonstop. Seriously.
It already gets off to a thrilling start here with her doing an internal abacus in her head to calculate how long she's known the bride. And it ends with her saying basically nothing except, I don't really know him that well. That's sure to energize the crowd. I have no doubt everyone's on the edge of their seat right now. She's got us in a fucking titty twister here of excitement with this one that she's building up to. So it's pretty clear she's been drinking. She obviously didn't prepare any kind of speech, even though I'm pretty sure at most weddings you're told ahead of time if you're going to be someone giving a speech, or maybe at this one they like open the floor up to anyone that wants to give a speech, I'm not sure. But the way that it worked at Matt's wedding is it was pre-established who was giving speeches. I wasn't one of them. I really think having me give a speech at an emotional event would really ruin the mood. Not because I'd say anything foul, like I wouldn't go on some kind of spiel about marriage being a scam and ruin the atmosphere, but I just feel like the way that I speak doesn't lend itself super well to like an emotional scene where people are like crying over how sweet everything is. I'd get up there with the mic and just be like, yeah, so I've known Matt since middle school, and him and Monique make a really good couple. They're a really strong team, like Connor and Abby from Cubics Robots for Everyone. Highly underrated show. But anyway, this has been a fantastic hootenanny. Really wonderful. Yeah.
And she'd be like, I mean, you do that. I'm like, I don't care. No, just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. You guys are so cute together. I swear to God, you guys, I hope the longest. Seriously, like, till death do us part, Anthony. Seriously, you better take care of my girl. Because if you don't, I know where you live.
The side-splitting comedy routine here from her Netflix special is slaying. She's absolutely cooking up there, and the crowd is loving it.
Just kidding. But yeah, you guys are so cute. Like, you're part of the family. I swear to God, like, I'm not gonna be racist, you guys. I'm just saying, okay?
Oh, thank heavens. I was worried she was going to get racist for a moment. Luckily, she clarified to everyone in the room that she is not going to get racist. We can wipe the sweat from our forehead now. Shannon has made it very clear she's not going to be racist. So, that's good.
I'm gonna be racist, okay? No, just kidding, just kidding, just kidding.
Luckily, she wasn't racist, so huge applause for her. She's doing a great job. Her speech is like one run-on sentence that just refuses to end. It's just like this thought in her head that she can't quite articulate, and it leads to nothing. It's like if you're playing the maze game on the back of a cereal box, but you just keep hitting every single wall and never make it to the end. There is no point to anything she's saying.
Of course, you guys are gonna get the leg animation cuts. Oh my God. No, seriously, you guys are outstepping the stereotype, and I love it. But you guys, I swear, I love Black people because you guys are the best. Like, my own daughter's great aunt is like the best woman, and so it's just like, I swear to God. And you guys are amazing. I love you. I love you guys. Bless you.
Good luck to anyone at the wedding trying to follow up that banger of a speech. She crushed it. She was spamming the words "just kidding" during that speech like she was playing League of Legends with a missing enemy ping. She, maybe needed to rehearse a little bit. Like, maybe just write a couple things down. Like, maybe just bullet points on her phone, even. Pretty much anything besides what she did there. I do think it is an excruciatingly painful thing to sit through. When I watch this again, like when Matt sent it to me, I, for the first time in a long time, actually put my head in my hands like this, listening to it, because I couldn't look. It's one of those things that it's hard to keep your eyes on it. It's such a disaster of a speech. And it's not like she was saying anything at all. It was actually a bunch of fucking mumbo-jumbo. It would have been less agonizing if she went up there and just started doing armpit fart noises into the mic. Like, anything besides this, really. So if any of you have a wedding coming up and you're nervous about your speech, don't worry, it can't be that bad. It can't be that bad, I don't think. But now I want to briefly talk about Matt's wedding, because now I have an excuse to. I don't think I ever talked about it in a video. I talked about it on stream a couple of times when people asked, but as I mentioned, it was like a great event and everything. But I had ordered my outfit like 5 or 6 months ago, and if you've been to the streams, you'll know that I've been recently working on putting on a lot more muscle. So I've gained like 10, 15 pounds over the last couple of months, like maybe like 2 or 3 months. And so when all my clothes got here, I didn't even bother to try them on. I just assumed they would still fit. Big mistake. Fast forward to wedding day and I'm putting these clothes on for the first time. They do not fit at all. I put on the dress shirt that goes under the blazer, and that thing was like an actual fucking straitjacket on me. I couldn't actually do the top 2 buttons, so what I ended up having to do, because if I tried to, it would actually suffocate me and I'd probably die. I would go up to the altar where Matt and Monique were getting married, and I would actually pass out with the other groomsmen having to like catch me and fan me. I probably wouldn't have made it out alive. So I had to I couldn't do those buttons, so I had to keep them open, and I had to hide it with my tie because I looked like such a fucking stupid idiot. And then I tried to put the blazer on, or the jacket, whatever. It shows how much I dress up. I don't even know what it's called. I think it's a blazer, but like the actual, like the man stuff, like the coat, whatever it is. So I put that on, and that shit restricts my movement and had my upper body moving at like 2 FPS. So like when I was walking up to like the other groomsmen, I was actually, it looked like something out of PlayStation 1 with the way I was moving around with my upper body. And the pants were an absolute catastrophe. Me trying to wiggle my butt cheeks into those pants was unholy, and I don't think I've ever done something so physically taxing. Like, me getting dressed was, like, I was sweating like I was competing in a combat sport. When I do finally slide into those bad boys, I realize a huge problem. I can't button them. I was able to zip them up, which was no easy task either. That zipper was fighting for its life. But I couldn't button them. If I had gotten that button to like actually lock, I would have blown up like a character in The Boys with like my intestines flying out of my mouth and gore all over the place. I wouldn't have made it. So what I ended up doing is I took the button flap, because the dress pants have like that little flap that hides the actual button itself. I took that and I just cinched it across, so that way it kind of looked like it was buttoned, so no one could really tell. At least no one pointed it out, but maybe they're just being nice, because the pants were still kind of like wide open at the top like that. You could see that it wasn't buttoned, I imagine, if you actually looked close enough. But it was my only option. Anyway, the wedding was wonderful. Luckily I didn't have like a ripped pants SpongeBob moment to be the biggest loser on the beach. We survived it. And I just wanted, I wanted to at least mention it here. I finally had an excuse to talk about Matt's wedding a little bit, because I was fighting a battle out there. I went to war. Jesus Christ. But anyway, yeah, terrible wedding speech. Worst I've ever heard. That's it. So yeah. Pardon my grease, it was rainy today, and I went bowling. Got a custom bowling ball so I can finally transcend the deity of the lane that I was meant to be. But doesn't matter. We're not here to talk about my bowling prowess and my pursuit of the perfect game. We're here to talk about a disastrous wedding. Throughout the years, I've covered many awful weddings, and there's just something very sad about a special day super stinker that I can't help but just be fascinated by and talk about. This isn't the main video I want to talk about here, but I want to lead with this because I don't know if it's a hot take, but I can't fucking stand the wedding cake smashing trend that some people subscribe to. Wedding cakes are so expensive, and you just throw it in the face of the bride or the groom, and it immediately changes the whole tone of the wedding into something aggressive, and sometimes just ends as like a WWE match or an argument or a fight. Like, I don't get why people do this. I've been to many weddings, and I've never seen anyone do that. I only see it in TikTok and YouTube videos from weddings. So this one I think really encapsulates it the best as to everything wrong with it. I can't find the original clip, I can only find it through Ray Like Sunshine channel. but there's a lot to unpack in just that short clip. So first of all, the wedding cake looks heavy as shit. When he throws it on the bride, she like visibly like falls with it. That's like a 20-pound cake. It's like getting hit with a dumbbell. And then even once she like recovers from the initial stun and staggering from it, he goes back into the DPS phase and hits her again with the wedding cake, and you can see how upset she is. Also, the groom's out here looking like a frat douchebag on spring break, and he's got a gun on his hip with him. I don't know why he'd bring his gun to the wedding. Maybe he expected to get pulled up on by his ops, so he needed to stay strapped and ready with that big iron on his hip. But he looks like James Bond on vacation. What's supposed to be one of the biggest days in a person's life is now just been reduced to this guy acting like it's a tailgate party. Unbuttoned shirt, beer belly hanging out, chaos. But anyway, let's get into the video, the main video I wanted to talk about.
And just share with you the most beautiful moments of my life.
I'd hate to have to follow that. Anywho, Cody?
I promise to smack that ass every chance I get. That's all I got.
He's giggling like he's trying to do an impression of the Joker following that statement. So, I cut out the beginning, obviously, but it was a really heartfelt message from the bride. Her vows were really sweet, and the production was really good, too. It made it seem like it was the conclusion to a long-running romance slice-of-life anime or something. Like, it was wholesome stuff. And then immediately, Cody follows it up by just saying, "I promise to smack that ass every chance I get." There's no shortage of people treating their wedding day like it's a stand-up comedy special on Netflix, and it usually leads to a bunch of cringe, but this is cringe with a little poop on top. This is just disrespectful to your wife and also the families of not only her, but everyone in attendance. Your side, their side. It's just uncomfortable. What the fuck is the point of that? Like, it's not as bad as the other wedding vows I covered last year where the guy said, "As long as you keep my balls empty and I can, you know, fuck you hard enough to make the bed shake every night and turn you into a toaster strudel, like come on her tummy," like, he's happy. That was definitely worse. But for some reason, when I'm watching Cody's wedding video here, it makes me feel even yuckier. This is just the beginning. So, of course, he starts to follow up that heartfelt sentiment from his wife. He's like, "You know what? I only care about those cheeks and making them jiggle. Can't wait to clap them." That's all I got.
This is either going to be the most beautiful couple ever, or we're all going out in the same bolt of lightning. Either way, Cody, please proceed.
She's the brains of the operation, so...
Okay.
Where's the other one?
Apparently you don't put that on here.
Cody,
it's on the wrong hand.
Yeah, so that's the right. Yeah, so let's try that again.
Back here.
And maybe say something.
You can see deep shame wash over the face of the guy who's supposed to announce them man and wife. He knows that this is some dysfunctional shit right here. He can't help but let Cody know that he's a fool, a fucking oaf. So he's trying to, like, mentor him on how this should go. Like, "Hey, brother, maybe say a little bit more than smacking her ass. Also, maybe you should put the ring on the proper hand." Dude doesn't know right from left, clearly, so he has to, like, go mirror it to figure it out.
Love you. Promise to frustrate you all the time.
Promise to frustrate you all the time. Good.
Promise I'm not going to listen to you. I mean, I will listen. I got that backwards, didn't I?
Is that it? Yeah. Come on, Cody. Are you sure?
I didn't write nothing down.
That's what you're going out with?
That's what I'm going with.
Cool.
And they say chivalry is dead. How laughable. They've clearly never met Cody. A very profound moment here that we get to share in, and I can't help but feel happy for these two. Cody seems like a real peach. I do love how visibly annoyed everyone around Cody is with his antics here. Like, he's getting all the chances imaginable to try and salvage this. Like, say something nice. He's like, is this how you're going to send it off? Is this really what you're going to say to your wife here? And he's like, yep, that's it. It's like, whatever. And then I'm pretty sure there was someone else that just said, come on. I feel like I heard someone faintly go, come on. Which I get, because this is an eye-rolling moment here.
Touching. Exchange. I guess there's only one thing left to do, and that's for me to do my part. So, by the power vested in me by the state of Kentucky, the United Life Church, and the Church of Bacon.
Church of Bacon? More like Church of Making That Ass Clap. Am I right, Cody?
Now pronounce you man and wife. You may seal it with a kiss.
Ooh, lovely.
Cody, can you please stop moaning? This isn't a porno, it's a wedding ceremony. Jesus Christ. I still think the worst wedding ever held is the one I covered like 5 years ago. The crazy bitch wedding, where the bride walked out to the Buck Cherry song Crazy Bitch, but not the official recording, a karaoke version sung by one of her friends who I'm pretty sure was gargling glass in her throat before performing. And it is not even a walkout, it's not even like a wedding march. She goes out there and puts on like a wedding striptease in front of everyone. Kind of. It's like she was trying to give the entire ceremony a lap dance and turned it into the trashiest thing imaginable in front of a bunch of kids and like completely like normal family members who were just appalled at what they were witnessing. And then when she makes it to the stand, it turns out she's marrying like Diet Kid Rock and the Dirty Boys biker gang. That I still think is the worst ceremony this world has ever seen. But that doesn't make this one any less awful. And it gets even weirder after this moment.
I'm Cody's ex from high school. Yes, you may think that's weird, but it's probably more helpful than weird.
All right.
Because I can totally relate to whatever crazy stuff he puts KK through.
Why would you do that, though? Why would you bring your ex here to speak about you being a quirky, zany oddball? Why bring your ex in this wedding? That feels foul. Like, hey, I know we're getting married, but I'm bringing my ex-girlfriend from high school here. She's gonna give a banger speech, trust me. No, it's not. Why do you think that's weird? There's nothing wrong with being friends with your exes, but why do this for your wedding day? You're marrying this girl that you love, and for some reason you're calling in a previous girl you loved to speak about you. Why? I don't know. That doesn't feel right. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about this a little bit because I'm always interested in these wedding disasters. So that's really about it. So yeah. Let me paint you a scenario here. This is kind of like a gamer's version of Rorschach's. You have $600 lying around that you're saving for a rainy day. You live paycheck to paycheck and it's emergency money for you and your fiancé. But Genshin Impact has some new gacha coming out. What do? Do you let that money sit there, idly, just waiting to be spent? Or do you take the initiative, like a true level 100 raid boss, and spend that $600 that you and your fiancé have been saving on that Genshin Impact drop? There's only one right answer. And unfortunately, that correct answer of spending the $600 of emergency funds on Genshin is getting this marriage in hot water. It's actively falling apart. Now, gamers are some of the most misunderstood creatures in the universe, but we're also the most advanced species, so I don't blame people for not always fully comprehending our methods. We can level up, we can emote, we can even make you come through the computer screen. Watch this. Sorry. But sometimes shit just goes cattywampus, and this is one of those stories. So, this guy's fiancé, his IRL life duos partner, found out that he spent $600 on Genshin, and it's not looking good. So his fiancé finds out and tries to get a hold of him. We tune in the middle of this where he's saying, "Stop calling me." She insists that they need to talk right now, but he says, "You're not being fair at all. I explained my boundaries to you, but you're not respecting them. This is exactly what Redacted says is abusive about you." So she says in caps lock, "You spent $600 on our credit card on a fucking game. I explained it already to you. $600 for 2 virtual characters you don't need without asking when we are paycheck to paycheck. That card was for emergencies with the Civic." And then he just drops a screenshot of one of the Genshin Impact characters that he bought. An interesting strategy. He tries to turn this around on her and begins calling her abusive here in a little bit, but he starts by saying, "I told you my boundaries and you're not respecting them." But what the fuck? I told you I was going to spend all of our money on Genshin Impact. You can't be getting mad at me. You're not respecting the groundwork I've laid out here. I told you I was going to do this. What's the issue here? This is very unreasonable. You told me you wanted her too, but you aren't happy for me, LMFAO. I like how he puts like the picture of the Genshin Impact character that he bought as like a, look at this. How can you be mad when I bought this for us? I did this for us. You said you wanted it too. How can you possibly be mad? So what? I spent all of our emergency money. Look at what we got for it in Genshin Impact. You should be thanking me. I just love how he's saying that she should be happy for him. Like, oh my god, honey, I'm so proud you bought this Genshin character with all of our remaining emergency money. Oh my goodness. I've never loved you so much. And he goes on to say, actually, I am done. I am a 29-year-old man. I am allowed to make purchases without needing your permission. That is an abusive dynamic. Explain that, or blank, explain that very well to me. Well, we're gonna jack out of the Matrix here for a moment here to digest that statement. I like how he puts his foot down. I'm a 29-year-old man. If I want to waste $600 on Genshin Impact characters with money that we have been saving for emergencies while living paycheck to paycheck, then damn it, as a man, I'm gonna do it! And he like rips his shirt like Hulk Hogan style. In his mind, I bet this went so hard. He's like, I'm putting on the big boy britches this time. No, no, no. I'm a man! I'm a man! I can buy Genshin Impact characters all day till the cows come home if I want to. I don't need your permission. I am a hunter-gatherer. I gather Genshin Impact characters. Yeah, where's my juice box? And then he has the chutzpah to say that this is an abusive dynamic from her for getting upset at him for spending all of their emergency money on Genshin Impact characters. This is like a pretty classic thing where they try and like spout therapy words at the other person to like belittle them or make it feel like it's their fault. So he's going for some big, bold strategies. Yes, I said I want Farina. I didn't say we should spend hundreds to get constellations. You are a fucking addict. You already spent all our Christmas money on it. You're snooping into your fiance's purchases. You should take a look at yourself. She flips the bird at him and then says, this is a shared card that I set up for emergencies and you went behind my back. Why don't you tell Redacted about your gambling addiction to video game characters? He just says, A. That's like a classic anime, like, Actually, Redacted told me all about your coercion, and I believe you are a narcissist personality. That is why you are continuing to try and control me and control my financial decision-making. You know this is my values, and I have had Farina as my wallpaper forever. I refuse to be verbally abused for being myself. I'm battling anxiety, and you do not care at all. There's a lot that just went on here. So he tries to make her feel bad for looking into the finances, saying you should look at yourself, which is a crazy thing to say when it's a shared credit card that she set up and you went behind her back to use that money for yourself. Like, it's not like she was snooping. She set it up, and it is your joint credit card with her, so of course she's going to see it. We then get into some real pathetic stuff where he calls her a narcissist that's trying to control him and control his financial decision-making. Brother, this isn't financial decision-making, this is Neanderthal caveman gooner brain. This guy's saying that he's had Farina as his wallpaper forever, so he had to indulge in this obsession. Brother, it makes you sound like fucking Gollum with your Precious, where he's like touching his phone, like petting Farina's wallpaper. No, you don't get it. I've had this for my wallpaper forever. I had to waste our money on it. How can you be so heartless? You know I'm battling anxiety. And wasting all of our money on Farina? That helps. Farina's the only thing that can cure my anxiety. Do you want me to suffer? Is that what you want? I'm a 29-year-old masculine beast. I have to spread my wings sometime and waste all of our money on Genshin Gacha. You know this. I set those boundaries, you narcissist. He just has the gall to call her verbally abusive and controlling and a narcissist. Meanwhile, this unhinged goober just wasted $600 of their emergency funds for virtual Genshin characters. It's unbelievably pitiful. And he tries to blame her for not respecting his battle with anxiety. Hey, buddy, you know what's going to make that anxiety much worse? Having $0. I think that's going to make it a lot worse. Farina's not going to come to your rescue. She's not real. Sorry to hit you with the cold water. All you're doing is digging yourself into a deeper hole, and now you're losing your fiancé over it as well because you couldn't resist the urge to waste your money with her on this game behind her back. Everything pops off here in Act 4 of this. He spirals out of control. I don't want to get married to you. I'm not talking on the phone. So now he's the one calling the marriage off. If you can't respect me wasting all of our money on Farina and Genshin Impact characters, then we're just not meant to be, you narcissist. You thought that you could control me? You can't control me. I'm like Michael Jordan in his prime. You can't control me. You can only hope to contain me, but you can't do that either because I'm hard addicted to Genshin Gacha. And I will waste all of the money that I ever see in my life on it. I emailed screenshots for my appointment tomorrow. Thank you. I emailed screenshots for my appointment tomorrow. Thank you for giving me a horrible anxiety attack and ruining my night. And no, I didn't do a fucking thing with Farina yet because of your calls. That's heartbreaking. I spent all this money on Farina, and you yapping and blabbering about how bad and big of a deal it is has prevented me from spending time with Farina. You proud of yourself now? I didn't even get to use Farina yet. As he's like shedding tears, profusely crying in his bathtub. She then makes a threat that sends him off the rails. This was threatening the nuclear option. She said, I'll call Capital One and dispute the charge. Your account will be banned. I have no doubt when he read that, his heart sank. The pit in his stomach expanding to a black hole in his soul. All the color in his world turned to gray as he was faced with the possibility of losing Farina. He said, try it. You'll lose me forever. Why? I'm going to Scottsdale for the night. Stop calling me for 12 hours and we can talk then. Good night. Will you please answer my mom? Please? So, during this, his mom, I guess, was trying to get involved. Like, how can you do this to my son? According to the fiancé here, his family started calling her abusive for this, which is crazy that even his family doesn't understand how bad it is to waste the emergency money on fucking Genshin Impact characters. So his mom, I guess, was trying to call to give her a piece of her mind, an earful on this, like, how unreasonable can you be to my son, you abusive narcissist? And then he tries to do the old Jekyll and Hyde routine, so he comes back and says, I apologize for my reaction. As I said, my anxiety is bad today, and I have to do better. I love you. You don't need to dispute the charges. I'll get you the money soon. Redacted can spot me 600 tonight, so you can text him your Venmo. Anxiety really bad. Redacted, please. That damn anxiety using him like a goddamn fleshlight here. He treats anxiety like he's trapped in a fucking genjutsu. I love how everything about him changed once she threatened to dispute the charge and he might lose Farina. No, don't do that. Please, don't do anything drastic. We can still come back from this. Look, don't. Without Farina, I have nothing. I have nothing. So now he's getting his mom on the horn like, Mom, we have to save Farina. He's treating it like a hostage negotiation now. And he's like, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Look, don't dispute the charges. Don't dispute the charges. I'll get the $600 another way. Anything but that. Please, God, no, don't do it. My anxiety is really bad. Look, it's just bad anxiety. Anxiety is what caused all of this. Look, we don't need to do anything like this. It doesn't have to be this extreme. Anyway, though, that's the whole text journey, but the poster did give a bit of an update. The marriage is off, and he's blocked her, but is still actively playing Genshin Impact on Discord, so he's at his mom's house doing that. She did get $600 sent to her, so she was able to get that back and lock the account, which is good. And also, it's good that they, got this out of the way before they were fully married, because this would have been a disaster if this had happened during the marriage. That would have made it a lot messier. So, pretty rough situation overall, but at least it came before it was, fully, kaput in the books as a marriage. So she got to get out of it before things got too hairy. Anyway, though, what an interesting adventure. That's about it. See ya. Man, I didn't realize how big bad DJs were. I'll go with this one. Is that Anthony Sullivan? Pop off for me. Pump it. He is lighting up the conference room here at Verizon. Yeah. Oh, is he being judged? Oh, holy shit, that's a big crowd. What the fuck is this? A LAN event? Intel? Is this what goes on at Ultra? Whatever? That music festival? Oh, DreamHack. I see it now. This guy's probably not even a DJ. He's just one of the players. Wait for that drop, baby. It's coming. He's building it up for 10 minutes. It's gonna be so satisfying. Here it comes. Yeah. Wait, not there. I don't think it's coming. I've been teased yet again. There it is, kinda. One guy's having fun, yeah! Fuck you, gamers, this is real fun. Man, that's gotta suck to be up there right now.
Watched Knives Out and loved it.
The crowd is going nuts. That sea of men has never looked more lively. I don't know, just wiggle your fingers or something. Show mercy on my poor boy up here. Christ. Though I will say he made a bad decision choosing a 20-minute song. And I don't know why he's looping it like it's a commercial soundtrack. I mean, he could definitely change it up. There's improvements to be had on both sides. Yeah! 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 DJing with no hands, baby! Yeah, throw some condoms out there. A little goodie bag. Whip out your dick and start peeing on the front row. Splash zone, baby. Do we got a bottle of Jack Daniels up there to throw on the crowd? Sprinkle on them. Oh, God. Oh, no. At least give him a fucking high five. You heartless fiends. What the fuck? It's a lot of equipment there, Kid Luke.
This crowd right now is at about a 7. I need y'all at a 10. Here we go.
He's working them. He looks like Adam Sandler in his new movie. But instead of gambling, he's DJing.
I need everyone jump in.
Yeah!
Jump, jump,
where's the music? There it is.
Jump, jump, jump.
I hope his mom's at least out there busting her ass wide open for her boy. Show some goddamn support.
We're at about a 6.9. We need to get this up to a 10. Let's go.
We are not claiming very high on this rankings. We are still at a 6? What the fuck? It's been like 3 minutes. How have we not reached 7?
Yeah, I know we got some Travis Porter fans up in here.
Who?
We're at an 8.5 right now. We're
oh,
almost there.
That's a big jump. Big jump.
You know the words. Make it. Make it. Make it. Make it.
Well, I gotta say, that's a pet peeve of mine when the DJ just keeps interrupting the song. I would not be... I'd go down from a 8.5 to a 6. What are we at, goddammit?
9.5. We got
there
like
it is.
0.5 left to go. Let's go.
Yes.
Jump in.
Yes. Yes. I can't handle being at a 10, Kid Luke. No.
We're about that time right now. We're about to bring out DIC. I need everyone's
Who?
hands up. Let's go. Jump with me.
Who is DIC? You're bringing out Dick? No. There's plenty of Dick on the dance floor, Kid Luke. We don't need more. Good God. Show mercy. Is this Dick? Are we at a 10 yet, Luke? Please. My mom says I can only stay at a 10 for 5 seconds. He is having a good time. And so are we. We're at a 9.5. Yeah. Spinning the stacks of wax. Like the little Romeo intro.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's gonna get me to a 10, Luke. Shit, I can't stop. I'm gonna hit a 10. No! Luke!
Let's try that again. Everyone, I need you to say, yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah! Yeah! Luke, I'm going above and beyond 10.
Make a bag, get up.
Luke, help! Luke, my brother's having a heart attack from being at a 10. Slow down! Christ, have mercy! Luke! He has an aw yeah button. Oh, that's better. No, God, no! God, this guy sounds hammered. Oh, wait, I've seen this. He slaps your titties. Wait, I remember Biff from Back to the Future goes up to her and slaps her tits. I haven't seen this in years. Brace, Karen. Fuck yeah. I haven't seen this shit in years. I forgot this goddamn thing existed. I'll leave it a like. That's one of those timeless internet classics. Can we get my boy Kid Luke on the turntables? Getting aw yeah in here. Let's get this wedding up to a 10, boys. Boo! Boo! This is at like a 5. Why is he called the worst wedding DJ? He didn't do anything wrong. Oh. He can't seem to keep a CD in the player. Ireland's Next Top DJ. Is that like an actual show? I'd love to watch it. I love the mother-son duo. This is cute. They're loving it, yeah! Denny's has never looked so lit. Oh, Crazy Frog. The Cracker Barrel is going wild tonight, boys. Turn it up. He's summoning his mom with the air horns. He's quickly YouTubing good DJ songs for old people. Oh, we're building. Makes you want to slap the diaper off your grandma, yeah. Now we're turning up. We're at a 7.5. She's in it, baby. What does she have, a toy gun? This is good. This is a good set.
I've got mixed emotions today, obviously. It's now
Jesus, what is he doing? Exercising Brian? Getting the short demon out of him or something? Fucking treating him like a vampire of sub-optimal male height with a wooden stake through the heart. Oh, baby! Is that Dave Bautista shrunk down to 5'5"? You wanna know something sad? When Tetra stands up on her front, like her back 2 legs, her face comes up to like top of my pecs. And I'm not insecure about my height. But I hate being short. If I could change it, I would. Maybe I am insecure about my height. He seems like a nice guy, but I think he's just a clout chaser because she's got TLC on her back. I don't know if I trust him yet. He has to earn my trust to date Nancy.
I couldn't find one long enough.
Well, do it yourself. Get a little DIY going. Get creative. Maybe even make like a gas-powered dress. With like levers and pulleys and stuff.
Okay.
Like some fucking steampunk shit.
6'7" to like 6'10" or 6'11".
Fuck yeah.
Do you want to wear heels on our wedding day?
Just to flex on Brian a little harder. To be literally 2 full feet taller than him. This looks like shit. This doesn't even look like yoga. This looks like a 1980s like aerobic workout VHS tape.
First thing I thought was,
thought yoga was supposed to. That looks like yoga.
Been 16 years since I saw you last.
Yeah. It's a decent icebreaker. I was up. I left 16 years ago, in case you forgot.
Out again by the same man. You don't want to see the person.
I mean, how could he really let you down again? He already abandoned you for 16 years. Like, what's he gonna do next? Like, de-rank you on Halo or something? Like, what the fuck could he possibly do now?
That he puts me down.
Stacy, the matchmaker, has set
This girl goes on the weirdest fucking first dates with the Tinder guys. One of them takes her rollerblading. The other one takes her to like a fucking butcher shop to watch meat be produced or whatever the fuck the other date was. And now this guy's taking her to a children's carnival. Can I motorboat you real quick? I can do it standing up if, you know, if you don't mind.
And a true gentleman. We have a lot in common.
I love baking and...
What's your
Yes.
specialty?
A real man. He starts with, I love baking. I also like looking at rainbows and crying. Using only 1 box of tissues, in fact.
Do you get that a lot?
Sometimes it's nice to just unwind. Glass of red wine in the bathtub, lots of bubbles. Yo, what's up, bro? Oh my god, all of his friends are taller than him too.
I'm extremely nervous right now.
I like the guy in the glasses. He's got a real nice shirt. He should be marrying Haley. Brian doesn't deserve her. Wearing a fucking V-neck gray shirt. This dude rocking the crew cut white tee. Fuck yeah, baby. Now that is an alpha male.
Said I do that I would listen and respect him as a father and not marry Brian.
What?
No, I've got mixed emotions there.
That's fucked up. It sounds like she's looking for any excuse to not marry Brian at the last minute.
Well, this is a big
Dad, if you stand up, I'll just call it off.
She hasn't lived life yet.
I really hope you don't do that, Dad. Just letting you know. Just please don't. Oh no. Oh goodness, I'd hate for that to happen.
Golden Chad height is 4'11".
Yeah, fuck yeah. 4'11", the optimal height in the Shire.
Then you need a Viking. Totally scared the hangover right out of me.
Max said he was gonna come at 10.
Train all your life to be an actor and actress, and that's the role you land. Fucking Leif Erikson, female style.
And so my mom surprised me with the hair and makeup.
Ordinarily, I'd be very disappointed that the episode is ending, but luckily, TLC has stepped up their fucking game and uploaded 2 episodes. Bang.
I'm getting married. This thing's happening.
It really did happen very fast. I see where the father's coming from.
I have to put all my
Brian sprung it up immediately and made the bride's family pay for it like ASAP. That's a pump and dump like cryptocurrency scheme right there. It's a fat scam.
Ready to go? How's that? Yeah. Sounds good.
Alright, so let's talk about how we're gonna kill Haley's father. I'm tired of him calling me short.
Let's give it up right here. Yeah.
Hey, can you bring the toast down a little bit, guys? I'm kind of short, remember?
I was too short with heels, and I could see my feet, and it was one of those moments where it was like, I don't feel great walking out in this because
so I called off the wedding. She's just looking for any excuse possible not to marry him.
And I feel like I'm gonna hit my head on the ceiling.
Max took a shit and it was real stinky, so I just decided not to marry Brian.
I'd rather you not see my feet.
I'm not a hobbit. 5'6" is the optimal male height.
But I guess we'll just have to see.
Literally confirmed by the 10 Commandments. Anyone over 5'6" is in violation of one of them, I'm sure.
You look great.
Thank you.
Well, actually, pretty decent quality for getting her off of fiber.
This is what I was
She at least seems to know what she's doing.
I hope Shay's going
Using
to like
WD-40 for hairspray and stuff. It's creative.
Wow.
God, even that guy's super fucking tall. Jesus. Brian is amongst giants at every turn. He's like entered another dimension.
Thank you for everything. My dad
No, you probably won't be saying thank you when he stands up, whips his cock out, and says wedding's over, like he's been threatening to do for the last 4 episodes. God, I hate it when people have weddings outside. Oh, it's about to be a fucking crime scene at Whiskey Red's, a bloodbath when the dad stands up and Brian kills him.
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
A short man can only stay silent for so long.
I've settled my soul.
Oh, don't call him out. You're gonna force his hand just out of spite. Oh, what's up, bitch? You want to call me out in front of all my friends? Wedding's off. I paid for this. Oh, he washes her feet here, doesn't he?
Tell you what I'm feeling and never
He said he wanted that part of the ceremony.
protect you and always shut the closet doors when you're scared.
Yeah, speed it up, Brian. Wash your feet.
She's scared of monsters.
It's the only way I'm gonna get hard tonight.
5-foot feet washing ceremony.
Yes.
For the foot washing.
Oh yeah, baby.
It was just such a cool.
There it is.
Act of service going into
Yeah.
marriage.
Oh yeah,
to
it
get
is.
down on your hands and knees and wash your partner's feet.
Nothing says love like a good foot wash right in front of your family.
What it is simply it's a discipline.
Oh baby.
of redirection.
Oh, Brian's feet. It's a foot reveal, baby.
And so by them doing this as their very first
Amazing.
act of marriage, it's saying that our marriage represents sacrificial love.
No, it's saying
That
I
my
don't
love
respect
for you,
Brian
my
as a
love for
man.
this
I'm gonna use him as a
relationship, my
slave to wash my
commitment
feet.
to
That's
our
what it
marriage
says.
comes before my
5'12" is the optimal height.
Dumbest thing I've ever heard. 5'6". 5'6" or bust.
Service in front of all of your family and friends and say, I'm gonna love this person.
That's a classic
and
Dan
support
Schneider
them
wedding.
And
For
give
sure.
them all
For
that I
sure.
have.
Christ, I now pronounce
There is no
husband and
Jesus
wife.
Christ at this
Brian,
wedding, my
you may
friend. I
kiss
can
your
promise you
bride.
that. He would not have allowed the foot washing to happen. That's downright evil. 14-year-old looks for a husband at her Halloween party? Is this someone that Ray Diaz kidnapped recently? What the fuck is that? How is it? Why is that even on here? It seems illegal. Complete stranger proposes to 17-year-old Jesus. The mama bear attacks the bride. See, that sounds better. No one's underage. My god, her dad looks like the crypt keeper. What did she steal their pickaxe? What was that? His mom is Slash, that's kinda cool. Pee-wee's Pee-wee's not old, you're old. Can't you see he's still young?
Family, and then she got mad.
Gorger? Bride? What does that mean? Gorger sounds like a Destiny 2 enemy.
Sugar-coated, but
like a Leviathan raid boss, the Gorger. Oh god, you don't want to get Pee-wee involved. He's got a 1990s hip-hop album to drop. Oh shit, it's the getaway.
From all the drama, and then like Pee-wee like yelled at his mom, and
there's no way that girl's 21 years old.
and, like, after she left, everything went like
The Gorger clan is faking documents. Pee-wee here is marrying like a 15-year-old. This looks super normal. Where's my boy Pee-wee at with his sideways cap?
We're gonna put a gypsy curse on it and watch it all fall apart.
Does she even have teeth on her bottom row?
As the celebration.
The reason I'm here is to get my ex-wife back. I'm not gonna let her go that easily. I'm gonna stop at nothing to
That's
get
the
her
spirit.
back.
Kidnap.
Jamie just showed up. He's here.
Oh god, is she gonna cheat on the wedding night? Man, she only has 3 teeth on her bottom row. This rescue mission hasn't gone very well for him. Where's that tough talk from earlier?
I don't want him. He knows that. He knows that. I chose you over him.
Get the away from me.
What the fuck? She just kicked him out.
Just that Amber's been cheating on you with her ex-husband. Basically since y'all got together. And now you're married.
Prove it.
He just looked
Oh, he just takes it at face value.
considering we are a family.
Newlywed Dustin needs
Oh wait,
to
what?
decide
They're related? Wait, this is incestual? Oh, that changes everything. That explains the teeth.
We're still seeing each other.
I would have left like hours ago.
Listen here, swag master, neck tattoos. Your wife is the only one with a full set of teeth in this entire clan. You should stick with her.
For real, I really don't cut this cake or what?
Oh, damn. He blew it. Oh shit! It's super fake.
Grab the cake and smash.
The show's fake, but the incest is probably real.
Somebody like it.
So now he's gonna fuck his sister?
She's already in your family.
I know, but
she's your cousin.
Nice. Which makes it his cousin too, baby! Alabama. Bang.
Everybody knows what you are.
Well, didn't they just get married? A guy came in there with a cigarette as a weapon. How the police are already there? What the fuck? Jesus, that response time is legendary. Literally less than a minute.
Me and Chastity are back at my mom's house.
So, what?
Amber's not there anymore.
Is he fucking his sister
and
again?
It's just really become a happily ever after.
I'm glad you came to your senses.
Family's all that matters.
Yeah, when it comes to breeding, yeah. Nothing better than the Targaryen approach, keeping the bloodline pure. There's nothing on this planet that sounds better than a trumpet. Nooey! It's like a chorus of angels gently massaging your ears. Often called God's brass instrument, the trumpet has always been a staple in most orchestras. But nothing's better than just a solo trumpet. And just to give you further proof of that, let me show you one of the most talented trumpeteers this world has ever produced, as he takes on a wedding, and really amplifies it from just a wedding to a historic moment in these families' lives. That's the kind of beautiful music you hear when you enter the gates of heaven. Oh, goodness gracious. Mozart is turning over in his grave. These notes are executed to perfection, flawless. It's just this wonderful symphony. Before the wedding, the family was really concerned about the cost of hiring a full band to perform, but luckily they remembered that Uncle Jim actually played the trumpet in 3rd grade. So he came out here and really saved the day. He's a fucking hero. Him playing this trumpet sounds like when I played the recorder in elementary school. I'm actually shocked he didn't just bust out the hot cross buns and shred that shit. It's weird though, because I don't even know why he's here. He's not even playing the same music that the background music is. It's completely different. He's doing like fucking Flight of the Bumblebees while the background music is doing like Amazing Grace or Hallelujah. It's like a clash here. It's like a Guitar Hero 3 boss battle with this trumpet guy and the rest of the playing. They came for a wedding, but they got one of the most powerful concerts since Woodstock. I love that he was blowing the trumpet right in the fucking face of Bill Clinton over there, who kept walking around confused, probably because he was stunned from all of the missed notes and screeching. Shoving your whole face in an active police siren would be less painful than listening to this trumpet performance here. It's really not even trumpet playing. He's more of like a wet fart artist. It doesn't sound like he's even playing an instrument. It just sounds like he's pointing his asshole at a microphone and letting it rip. I think this could easily replace the Star-Spangled Banner at sporting events. We don't need any singing, just let the music, like this, speak for itself. If they had just pumped the audio from the husband and wife's sex tape over the intercom system, it would have been less uncomfortable for the families to listen to than this guy's trumpet playing. I actually just recently went to a wedding, and I have to tell you, if this guy was performing, I wouldn't have been able to focus on anything else. I would have been so lost in the symphonies that he was producing with such expertise and delicacy. I'd be hanging on each and every note, listening for the subtle vicissitudes. I would be truly enamored with the trumpeter more than the actual wedding I was there for. I think he stole the show. I think his music playing is on a level that transcends the human comprehension, which is why we're hearing it as missed notes and screeches, because we haven't evolved to be able to comprehend his level of trumpet playing, and it's the only way our minds can process the beauty. It really is one of the best performances of any instrument I've ever seen, and I just wanted to share it with all of you. That's about it. See ya. Just like the coach drew it up. I'm ready. This one's for you, Dad. I'll make you proud. I hate this job. I want to go back to delivering mail to Harry Potter. Fuck all of you. To the window cleaners, though, well played. Checkmate. You fooled me. You really did a great job on cleaning that glass.